If you look at latest news reports, the government is introducing Robin Hood taxes. The government is increasing SIM taxes to raise a paltry 4 billion Kenya shillings. You have a situation where the government has got no qualms about paying 3.2 billion shillings to a private developer. We will be inquiring on issues around timing. If you look at chronology of events, you will realize that this matter, the first request by the Minister for Education was made on 7th of February 2017. And a lot of the transactions were carried out around election time or around campaign time. We will be questioning the timing. We will be questioning the urgency. We will be questioning issues of priority. We will be questioning issues of valuation of the land. We will be asking Mr. Mburu to tell us how many other cases have been are attached to that land, and how much money so far has Mr. Mburu gotten from the treasury for various developments on that piece of land. We will also be questioning the contribution of the Ministry of Education, National Lands Commission, and the Attorney General, and last but not least, the Nairobi County Government. We will be talking to the governor to find out why this school has to be bought by the state, yet it was built in 1984 by the state.
I refund the money, you give me back my land.
That is
in all that consideration.
That is an option, and I think let's note that.
I think,
let's note that somewhere.
Chair, with all due respect, that is too early, because first of all, we don't know who the owner of the land is. We don't know how this ownership changed in terms of whether the land was issued to an individual. Those are matters that we're going to interrogate to be able. It is not for now.
Even though Mr. Mburu has put it for consideration, it is only fair for us to list it as some of the things that we could consider. But at the end of the day, Mr. Mburu,
because Chairman, when you hold business people's money and you just lightly say we can hold your money, and the students are going to the class, it's not fair.
Mr. Mburu,
I've been waiting for 40 years, Mr. Chairman.
Order, Mr. Mburu, order.
For 40 years I'm waiting.
Order.
But
Order.
It is an insult, Mr. Chairman.
Order, Mr. Mburu. Mr. Mburu, I indicated that when a committee is in session, it is like a parliamentary session. There is order in parliament. Let us maintain that order.
I just want
if you have a point to converse, you request and I will give it to you.
Can I request now?
Please, I will give you 3 minutes to.
I want to tell you something. This is land registered in my name. This school has educated thousands of students. Some are in universities. I've never gone to close that school. I've never demanded rent for that school for all that time. But when I hear people saying that not considering that I've been fair to the children, those are my children who have been going to that school, and that's why, I have an order in the court to demolish all buildings, and I can table it to illegal buildings, and I consider that school to be an illegal building. But I've been very fair. I just want fairness from the Senate, and we conclude this inquiry in a fair way, but not assuming that my land has no value. The value of that land, Mr. Chairman, is 5.9 million shillings. Billion shillings. 5.9 billion shillings in the open market. I'm taking matter to court for the rent, which is 6 billion shillings plus interest, because I'm finding this world is not fair to me. I want it to be looked that the government has been sitting on the whole of that property for the last 40 years without paying me for the whole 96 acres, and I've got documents to that.